Hey everybody, it's the Apple Boom. I'm here to record a match analysis that was specifically asked for, requested by Catfight. Now people seemed into it too. As you can see, Elma has me preoccupied. She wanted attention. I had the door closed, and then she said no. I want in on this. So, let's start this out. Are you good, or are you gonna hang out some more? Elma? Alright. Well, let's see what we can do. So this is Thulius versus SlippingBug. I have the game audio muted. Also realize I'm recording this instead of streaming and recording at the same time, so it should be higher quality than my other ones. No skipping, hopefully. Ooh, you're warm. So this is going to be Libre versus Shadow, or Mewtwo. It even says so in the title. This is from KiT. I do not know where in bracket this was. Oh, are you just going to lay down on my lap? Okay. She's going to need my leg. Alright. Can I? Yep. Okay. Libre, Mewtwo. Two top tiers. Mewtwo's more solid. Libre's very evasive. Gonna run around. Gonna try to lame you out. Sorry if Elma's distracting everybody, but I like her. I guess this is appropriate for the catfight video. Say hi to the internet, Elma. Alright, Togekiss. Pretty good. Gives you an HP recovery. I always thought... Okay. It's always weird to me that so many things give HP recovery. It's just like, yeah, this is cool. It does this, does that. Alright, nice. And it gives me HP. Why? Like, Cresselia? Makes sense. Espeon? Makes sense. There's a recovery in boosting things. But like, Togekiss? Eevee? Why? Also, sorry that the top of my head's kind of cut off by the camera. I wanted to angle it down so you guys could see Elma. But now she's in my lap. Alright. Alright, so we see... Alright, Elma's gone. Let me just move this camera up. You see Libre start out with his jump Y... I'm sorry, with his 5Y in field. I don't think we've seen that in any of these videos yet, but it's, a lot of people discount how powerful 5Y is in field. It's a good way to control space. Also, quick note, sorry if I like sneeze or rub my eyes or whatever. I've been going through some dusty stuff, so I have some kind of heavy allergies right now. Alright, but anyway. 5Y is really strong in field. A lot of people don't recognize that enough. It forces your opponent to do something, and it's heavily non-committal. Just kind of dancing around, sidewise stuff. Okay. So, this... Alright, we already... Wow, that's 10 seconds. I'm not used to 10 seconds. I'm used to my 5. Oh, this is 5. Okay, cool. I still have my 5 seconds. Okay, so he did double team to avoid that, and then SlippingBug was threatening with a quick attack there, so Thulius goes into barrier. And that actually gives SlippingBug a lot of the advantage here. It's just kind of a thing where it's like, well, double team, and then barrier and whatever. It just like it doesn't seem like a whole lot, but these margins are where games are won and lost at the higher level. So I really want to point out that this actually gives SlippingBug a lot of advantage here. Lets him get in close. He's probably gonna, yeah, be able to react to what Thulius is doing. Dancing around. Look at that range. Okay. I'm pretty sure SlippingBug did not realize that he was in that range. Here we go. Yeah, that is like tip range. That was a really great play by Thulius. And good follow-ups. Fire Spinoki. We've talked about that before. Wow! Look at this. As far as Spinoki with the Pierce. He does 5Y into barrier. I don't know if that was a reaction or not. That's borderline. And then he tried to punish with telekinesis, but that barrier, I'm sorry, that jump Y, dang it. I think it's Spark. Jump A. That really leaves you at a weird angle, so I'm not surprised that SlippingBug was able to get out. Or maybe he was just too late. And that's a punish. Almost definitely. Alright. Let's look at this. Look at this. How much, like, immediately. SlippingBug has half-life gone. And he's got the wall right here. And Thulius has all this room to work with, which I can imagine he is because he just used that. And there's not much room between them. SlippingBug's really on the ropes in this round. This is... After just one field phase, we're already here. Nice, nice. Keeps him in. Oh! Did I see a jump Y? Okay, so he does barrier into teleport. SlippingBug tried to jump out. Standard way to get out of wall pressure. Yeah, he tried to jump Y, but SlippingBug, I guess, read it. Or reacted. I guess you can react with his own jump Y. And now we got Libre combos. That is something I kind of disagree with that SlippingBug did right there. Libre has an insane wall pressure, and giving up all that wall pressure just for that kind of menial damage, like, it was alright. Where you could have gotten a lot more. You could have gotten your wall pressure with Libre. Again, Libre's wall pressure is so good. That's something I would definitely say I disagree with that. And also, he runs away. This is not a point. I know Libre is known for running away a lot. Even though he has defense, it's hard to see with his quality, but that's a defense. And that's a speed. He's got that much life lost, and he's got that much life lost. So, Thulius has both the higher number and the higher percentage. Like, there's no way around this. SlippingBug needs to make something happen, and he kind of ran away. That's something that's like, if you're gonna play a really annoying pokey style, I've seen people do it, and that works. That's not what SlippingBug's doing. So I'm not totally sure what he went for with that runaway. Also, he's giving Mewtwo kind of the momentum because it's so hard to react to that speed attack, that speed up. And look, he just punished the 5Y, which normally is just not a thing. Although, was that actually because of the speed buff? Does that speed up Psycho Cut? Yeah, it does. Okay, yeah, that's because of the speed buff. Certain movement specials like Dig, Psycho Cut gets sped up when you have a speed up property. Wait, did he have the speed up? Because it looks like he did. Yeah, he must have just lost it. Yeah, he just lost it. Okay. Good 2Y. Oh, real quick. Thulius was saying to me earlier, oh, Mewtwo doesn't have a quick long-range move. What do you call this? That is huge range for a 9-9. Actually, I want to confirm that. Where's my phone? Alright, let's go in here. Alright, I want to show you guys on my phone. I'm going to have to bring it up. I should have had this up earlier. Sorry about that. Sheets. Let's just get some of these out of the way. That's Weavile. Mewtwo. Mewtwo. 2Y. I know. Yep, look at that. Right there. Oops. Maybe I shouldn't zoom in too much. Look at that. Right there. I think you guys can see it on my phone. Oh, that's blurry. Dang. But still, it's I9. That's not short range. Good confirm. And Libre gets his meter really quickly. No real surprise here. And then Jirachi on top of that. Kind of standard stuff. Yep. So he's got that boost. This move right here is really hard to react to. In general. You have to kind of already be in defensive stance to be able to catch this, or else this will get you out of position a lot of times. So Thulius looks like he's gonna block this, so that's pretty good for him. What did Libre just do? Okay, yeah, Libre did, what's it? Electro Web, because there's no way that Thulius would have been able to hit otherwise. Good call out for Electro Web. And then it's the 2i into super. Anybody with a special cancelable 2i can do that. At least, that, okay, almost everybody. I mean, there's a few that can't. Like, Mewtwo can't. But yeah. Good. Yeah, he just let the pressure, go. This is actually, this is a little reminiscent of what I was saying with Alistair in, Nether. Thulius lost. I mean, as much as it seems like it's the safe... And this brings me to that Splatoon thing I said in the other video. It seems to me Thulius lost there because he was too safe. And, he was playing it too by the book. Which is something I know I, got into a small little argument with him before about by the book stuff. He was playing it too by the book. SlippingBug could just do whatever he wanted with that synergy up and just Pikachu Libre's normal burst pressure. Just kind of let him walk all over him, even though he had that. Thulius had that Half-Life lead. Maybe he's trying to lull him to a false sense of security. I'm not sure. Good pressure. Okay. Alright, do want to say though, Thulius is just doing things. Thulius is like playing Gardevoir here. And SlippingBug's really sitting back and watching a lot more. This, Thulius could end up showing his hand too much here, and this might end up to another SlippingBug win. Yep. Nice punish. Nice op select. Okay. Good, good. Alright. He gets out of that. So they're both at relatively even life. Fire spin. Gets hit out of that with Psycho Cut. Huh. Alright, good. This is more strong Oki. Good jump. Good jump. That was a really good jump. Nice, nice, nice. Boom. Boom. This match looks very American to me, and I'll get into that in a bit. Yep, and he got him. Okay. Let's get to that point that I was talking about just now. If you notice, these two guys are just like butting heads. They're just like doing stuff at each other. That is a very American way to play Pokken. And I think this is part of the problem that America has in general. Like, there are certain characters that kind of want to do that just because of their character. Your setup characters. Sceptile might want to do that. Gardevoir and Darkrai definitely want to do that. Gengar might want to do that, but even then, he doesn't exactly have to. Like, there's Gengar and Sceptile don't exactly have to, but they can do that as legitimate playstyles. Oh, and Chandelure. Gardevoir and Darkrai almost definitely want to do that, which is part of why you don't see a whole lot of them in Japan. But yeah, these two are not, except for SlippingBug was in the beginning for a bit. But these two aren't really sitting back and watching each other a lot. They're really hitting each other and doing stuff. And when you do so much stuff like that, the information, there's like almost information overload Just like everybody's doing stuff at each other. No one's actually able to see what's even going on. The casters won't be able to see what's really going on. The players won't be able to see what's really going on. And then when you try to dissect it in this play-by-play, you'll find that it's really just kind of a mess. Just like a bunch of reactions and muscle memories. I feel like I'm really bashing these two right now. So I hope it doesn't come off that way. But these two just butted heads really hard. And it didn't really look like they were watching each other too much. They were just, oh, this character can do this here, this character can do that here, so I'm going to cover those options. But it felt like SlippingBug was playing against Mewtwo, and it felt like Mewtwo was playing against Libre. Alright, stuff. Okay, so this is top 8 losers. I feel like I'm going to burst a lot of people's bubbles with this, and I'm really sorry if I do. Alright, good pressure. Man, look at all this stuff. Look at this. Just look at this. I want to actually get a count here. On Thulius' side. Okay, let's see the amount of moves he does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's about 8. And look what SlippingBug does. 1, and it was just effectively that was barely even a move. It was more just a block, an enhanced block. But still, I'll count that for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he did 4 moves, and effectively only really 2 actual pressure moves to Thulius' 8. And Thulius is also just like dancing around. That's not exactly the best analysis in terms of move count there. Now that I'm looking into it, because a lot of it was cancels and dash and stuff, and that's harder to quantify. But I mean, aside from that, you can just watch it, and you can see Thulius just like doing stuff. And it was all solid stuff. He wasn't mashing buttons. He wasn't like some scrub who's just like, oh, I'm gonna do things. But he was definitely pressing a lot of buttons and just trying to confirm a hit, but not actually really watching what SlippingBug was doing. At least that's how it comes off to me. And he gets a grab. Fire Spinoki. Standard. That works a lot better. So SlippingBug probably won't want to do the counterattack out of there again. But these moves are definitely getting to SlippingBug. I mean, just look at this health. SlippingBug doesn't really seem to know how to deal with this. Yeah, just moves. I would recommend for SlippingBug here, just block. Just block. Look for a certain move. So much of this gets shut down by double team. Actually, just block. Look for patterns, because they will crop up. Everybody has patterns. I played Justin Wong. Justin Wong is good. Justin Wong has patterns. He'll even admit it himself. Just look for patterns and then try to beat that. Nice. That's actually comes to what Thulius. Okay, actually, if we can make a point. I'm sorry to you-know-who for breaking this up as much as I am, because I know one person didn't like that as much. This range here, Thulius talked to me about this. This range is kind of hard. Field phase perspective is so weird. And I have definitely had issues with it. But that range there, this is definitely like the only thing that can come out of here that Thulius can do, like that'll actually threaten SlippingBug, is Drain Punch at that range. And so SlippingBug has the counterattack at the ready to deal with Drain Punch. he could run away. But yeah, Thulius was talking to me about at this range, Drain Punch isn't actually that great of a pressure option, and I will totally agree with him on that. On paper, by itself, at this range, with all those qualifiers, Drain Punch is not a great option because SlippingBug or anybody else with a decent counterattack can just be like, oh, you did barrier at that range, I'm just going to op-select the situation with counterattack. Interesting. Alright. I will say, from how this is turning, and yeah, Thulius is just running scared. With how this is playing out as it currently is, it just like almost feels like SlippingBug deserves to win this, if that makes sense. This might be a whiff punish. It's not. No confirm or no follow up. Yeah, he kind of deserves. In a way, he deserves to win this, but in the other way, it's like I like his play way more. I'm just gonna put that out there. But man, he's floundering in field phase, and he really shouldn't be. Libre has a ton of tools to deal with this. And Mewtwo just hurts, so that's a big part of that. Nice. Alright, good wall combos. Ooh. Alright. Yep, the standard pressure. I love that. Ooh. Oh, that was really solid. Grab there. Oh, that was a mistake. That was just a mistake. And a good punish by Thulius there. Actually, if we can bring it back a little bit, I wonder if Thulius somehow did that on purpose. Because I know I have before when I played. No. He didn't. SlippingBug was just too fast. Like that, no matter what. No matter what Thulius pressed, he was going to... SlippingBug was going to be behind him. So that's all on SlippingBug. Nice, he got through that. This is the time he can run away safely. Although he's running away a little too heavily, I think. Gotta watch out for that. Good kind of grab break. Look at those cancels. I love that. I love that. SlippingBug really should be mounting the pressure more because Thulius has shown that he's afraid. He's probably going to win by timeout. Yep. So, what I'm seeing so far, SlippingBug is floundering in field phase. He is obvious. In the way that they're playing, I feel like he has really obvious answers to what Mewtwo's doing, or Thulius. Stuff like just double team in the right spot, and he's pressing the wrong buttons. Like 5Y is not going to beat any of that stuff. He's doing 5Y to, oh, I forget what it's called. Whatever the move name for 6A is, he's doing 5Y to 6A, and it's just he got it to hit once. But it just loses to all those other projectiles really easily. And it's way more committal. It's just overall kind of worse. But, on the other hand, Thulius is pressing way too many buttons and not watching enough. And I can probably... It looks like by the amount of time that's left here that SlippingBug's going to win this. I'm going into this blind, by the way. Because I did have to work this day, so I didn't get to watch any of the matches. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That was like a pseudo-op select. Nice. I would have liked better Oki there, but that's max damage. That's alright. they're just kind of winning the RPS here. It's another American thing, going so heavy on that those RPS non-conditioning mix-ups. Looks like Thulius might be running a little scared here. Nice dancing in the air. That's really powerful. Good cancels. Oh, that was a great whiff punish. That's probably it. That's so mean. Come on, put it on SlippingBug, the guy who's winning, not on the guy who's losing. Alright, this one's definitely shorter. Like, this is half an hour. Okay, so it's not as short as I thought it was going to be. This is definitely shorter than I expected. Partially because the match itself was so short. What's it? I feel like this was a really hype match at the time. Because, that's what I heard that it was a hype match. This was probably a really hype match at the time because they're doing so much stuff. Doing things is hype. For better or worse. That's part of why Marvel is so big. A big part of it is because of its history. And a big part of it is because there's stuff going on all the time. It's just like, oh, projectile, he's here, oh, he's doing that, he's doing this. No disrespect to Marvel players. I'm not saying it's an easy game or it's a dumb game or whatever. But, from a spectator's point of view, a lot of stuff's going on. And people love that. And I feel like that's what was highlighted this match. Because you take away that spectacle, Thulius was just doing things. He was doing the right things, kind of. I mean, he was playing, he was pressing on paper correct buttons. He was playing the matchup well. He knows Mewtwo. He was getting optimal damage when he could. And he was going for those combo starters and everything. But I feel like Thulius was playing, as I said before. I'm also saying this stuff and assuming that you've watched my other videos, because I don't want to keep on repeating myself with a lot of different points. He's playing like an S+. I'm sorry, he's playing like an S player. Where SlippingBug was like kind of in the middle. I'll get to him in a bit. But he was playing like an S player. He was like, yes, these are the fundamentals. He has the fundamentals of the matchup down. He has got the fundamentals of pressure down. But he's not taking that next step. That's how I feel about this. He's not really incorporating the mind games a lot. SlippingBug is starting to show that, and I can see why he's becoming up and up. It looks like he's gradually progressing as a player, and I really commend him for that. But he's not there yet. He's not that S+ player yet. But man, after seeing these two play like this, I would say, hands down, if these two went up against the Alistair or the cat fight you saw in my previous videos, they would get destroyed. Alistair and Catfight are way beyond this level of play. And yeah, this seems really obvious that they're just doing stuff at each other. And that's again why Japan is so much more powerful than US and Europe right now. Because the European meta is very similar to the US or North American. Let's say North American. Let's include Canada and Mexico there. The European meta is very similar to the North American meta. Where I feel like the Japanese players are actually watching people. And it's really, really obvious when you watch NEC. Especially when you watch Potachin. Oh man, Potachin is a master at watching people and breaking his rhythm. That's about all I have to say about this match. Let's do my... This has kind of just become tradition at this point. Let's do my traditional. Let's see what the commentators have to say about the last round.
Oh yeah, true. I mean, we saw a lot of that from the guy earlier, 3XD. The guy, he was playing against Rivera, and he was just hyper beaming in his face.
Hyper beaming in his face.
In his face, just calling out Pikachu with Hyper Beams. I was like, okay.
Ooh, catches him in a spark from the. Oh. Grab back? No. Just gets dope kicked. And that could. Oh. I don't know if Slip wanted that.
Did you just say dove kick?
What's up?
Did you say dove kick? I've never heard that before.
What? No thing?
Dove kick? It sounded like you said dove
Oh,
kick.
nose. Yeah, man, I am exhausted. Do not question me. I am commentating. I am playing. I am in a rut right now. He gets a grab.
Sounds like
this
rock
is Swift and phases.
These
Mewtwo's
two aren't
close
totally
first.
into the match.
The discharge is going through the enhancement. Ooh, ooh.
Those enhancements are
Oh
dangerous.
my god. The 8Y is just too dirty. Spending a lot of that meter, which is not good for Thulius.
What's he gonna do with that buff? He's gonna burst.
He's
is
going to
what
get the
gonna
defense
do.
buff, and now Libre is just sitting pretty right now.
Buff
And
everywhere.
that could. That's
Caught
it.
him
That's
reaching.
game.
That is the end. Oh, and Thulius with the upset.
Yep. Oops. I'm trying to feel like I feel like I should have more to say here, but there's a lot of little small things that they're definitely doing right, and that's part of the fundamentals. But like going from watching Catfight and Alistair to watching this, I feel like there's really not nearly as much going on. I feel like I'm tearing through these players, and I really apologize if it comes off that way. But I want to be honest. I don't want to lie to you guys and think tell you I'm saying amazing play when I think I'm seeing decent play. I want this meta to be better. I want our community to be better. And for it to be better, I have to be honest with you and tell you when I see something that I think is a little suspect, or when I think is like this should be if Thulius and SlippingBug want to actually have better results, they need to get past this. And maybe they don't know. Actually, SlippingBug looks like, I was saying earlier, it looks like SlippingBug knows what he's doing. It looks like he's getting there. He's not there yet, but it looks like he's getting there. I've been following him a little bit. Thulius, on the other hand, I wouldn't say is. Thulius has got really strong matchup fundamentals, it looks like. He was doing the right on-paper options. But he wasn't really watching as much as I would really have liked. He was just like, oh, field phase, you don't have projectiles, I do, I'm going to throw stuff around. What is it? In duel phase, it's like, alright, we're doing stuff, oh, he's in burst, I'm going to run away because burst is more powerful than normal me. It felt like just fundamental stuff. Whereas, yeah, SlippingBug's fundamentals actually seemed a little lacking compared to Thulius's. He didn't know how to deal with his projectiles when I feel like he really should have. There was definitely times where he was like pressing buttons and just getting hit for it constantly because he's like, I'm going to try this, no, that failed. I'm going to try this, no, that failed. I'm going to try this, no, that failed. But he won handedly because he brought that next level game. Even though his fundamentals weren't all completely there compared to Thulius. I think Thulius was really strong there. He's going to that next level, and I think that's why he won. So that's about it. This has been 30-ish minutes. So hopefully that was pretty good. If you want to see more... Oh, I didn't... Okay, good. I didn't accidentally hit it. If you want to see more, tell me. Send me videos. I'm totally up for doing this. I still want to do more grand finals and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. See you guys around.